Capcom's Black Tiger, released in the summer of 1987. This is one of my favorite types of arcade games, the fantasy-themed platformer. And over the decades, it's been ported to all sorts of systems like the Commodore 64, the Atari ST, the Amiga, Xbox, PlayStation 3, Wii, just to name a few that come to mind. Now, here in the United States, it was called Black Tiger, and in Japan, it was called Black Dragon, which makes a bit more sense, being that the story plot is about 3 dragons that come and destroy your city, but it's Black Tiger here, and the Japanese version is actually a bit harder than the other releases that this game experienced. Now, there's a total of 8 levels with end bosses for each one, and Black Tiger is one of those games that doesn't really give you a lot of room for error. You're dead with just basically, about 2 hits, and nothing wrong with that. That is, if you're a skilled player or you have a lot of quarters that you can continue, and if you're playing it on one of the emulators or one of the home systems, you just have to hit continue, and there you go. So in this game, I really do like the backgrounds. Its minimalism is enough to give me the feeling that I'm in a dungeon or a cavern, but it doesn't make it too cluttered on the screen. It makes it very easy to see those arrows that are helping me navigate to where I need to go to. Now, if the arrows are colored red, they're pretty much telling you how to get out. If they're colored stone gray or brown, they're leading you to other directions that could give you bonuses or extra dungeons. In this case, for here, you'll see there's a little inn there. If I go in there, that may be a dungeon, or that may be a shop, or that may be some other area that I need to explore, optionally. You need keys, as you can pick them up, or they're given to you throughout the game. Weapons upgrades are extremely important in this game. You'll be doing that a lot, and you do that by using your money, which are called Zenny coins. Zenny, as in Zenny Hill, Benny Hill, Zenny Hill. So these fellows here, these petrified fellows, are freed when you touch them, and they are more than happy to see you in your underwear and tell you, hey, we're going to give you some time, or we're going to give you some money. Oh, and there's a POW. Now, POWs only work if you actually touch them. So, as you can see, I can never really get to it. Okay, so once you start after being killed in a dungeon area, it is sealed off and you can't get back into it. So you can only visit it once per level. Bigger bosses give you bigger prizes, lots of traps like this plant there. And you have the ability to shoot these daggers at a, what is that, a 45-degree angle, maybe a bit less, which comes in very handy for distance shots. Oh, I really do like these enemies. They're just so cool looking. As you go along the game, it will progressively get harder and harder. Let's try this again. Okay, so on the bottom you'll see the number of keys you have, what type of weapon you've got going on. So the yellow area would be your weapon strength. I have a 1 mace, which is your basic mace, which is terrible. I've got a 2 armor, and I've got some potions there. Alright, cool. I love the little fossils that are in the wall. Sometimes you'll see a Ichthyosaurus or a... I guess that looks like more like a horseshoe crab, which is okay, because that's been around a long time. Hey, hiya, thank you, I'm indebted to you. Yes, you are. Okay, so here's a store. So the stores are actually given when the guy's freed. Somehow, he's in a store. So we'll do a little purchase here, what we can afford. Okay. So we're going to upgrade our weapons to 2, our armor to 4. And we're off. Yeah. Okay, so now our mace looks a little different, which is cool. The color of our armor is different. We take a bit more damage. There's some time there, extra time, and obviously you need to clear the board before the time runs out. You can see your vitality on the top. Oh, smash. Yeah, alright. Zippity-doo-dah. Bonus Zenny. Alright. There you go. Look at that fossil in the back. That's pretty cool. Now, jumps are also kind of tricky. I'm notoriously bad at any kind of game that requires me to jump a platform, so I should stay away from platformers. But nevertheless, ooh, I do them anyway. Okay. So, lots of cool stuff coming at you. Those fellas with the shields, they get stronger and stronger, withstanding more and more of your damage. So you need to keep upgrading to, traps. So, and there's little visual and audio cues of traps. For instance, when you go to a chest that is trapped, it'll make a funny sound when you go over it. You got a second or two to get away, which is kind of nice. I think that's a good idea. This is a fun game. I totally recommend Black Tiger. If you're a fan of classic arcade games, support this channel by subscribing, commenting, and suggesting games you'd like to see covered in future videos. And thanks as always for watching.